Hi everyone, it's Dr. Ray here. So today I want to talk to you guys about feeling overwhelmed in life and how do we find balance in all that. So I remember there was a part in my life whereby I wanted to accomplish a lot of things. You know how when you wake up early in the morning and you're ready and you're like, you've got all your to-do list, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the next thing you know, something bad happens, or like, I don't know how to do it, kind of feeling comes in, and then next thing you know, you're just like holding the iPad, sitting on the sofa and just scrolling through Netflix, watching Netflix, binge watching, or on social media, on Instagram or whatever, right? So that was pretty much my life at that time. But it wasn't like a one-day thing. It was a 1-year thing. And it really started affecting my family, guys. It started affecting my work. It started affecting people close to me. But most importantly, it started affecting myself. And I really felt like I wasn't moving in my life. And it's not a place that you want to be, because in life you always got to keep on moving forward, right? So that's when, when you feel like you're stuck because all this overwhelm coming in, and it's like, it's like too much work or too much problem at home, or, like too fat, can't exercise, and then the next thing you know, it's like you're motionless. You can't go on. So how do we get out of that? So that's when I started, Googling. I started asking people about it. And I started interviewing successful people. So most successful people, they say that, the number one key into overcoming overwhelm is to find balance. And I said, like, how do you find balance? They say that you got to take a look at life into parts instead of this one thing. Okay? So there are so many parts of life. Some people say that there's 12. Some people say that there's 6. But I'm going to share with you guys, like 6 easy ones. Number 1, your health, right? And number 2, your finances, your money. And number 3, your relationship. And number 4, your work. Number 5, your, education or your learning part. And then number 6 is your spirituality, your connection with God. Right? So if you look at all these 6 areas of your life, I want to be honest. I want you guys to be honest with yourself. Like, are you doing well in these 6 areas? Or maybe you're doing well in your work, but things at home are not doing that great. I know some people that they've got really great family, but their finances is a little bit out of whack. All right? So once you start looking into areas of your life, and then you start seeing that, oh my God, that this area, for example, like spirituality is down the drain. It's like it's nothing's going on there. So it is our responsibility, or it's our job to make sure that we go back up. So that's exactly what I did. So I list down all the 6 areas that I have, and then I list down what are some of my goals that I want to make sure that I improve in these areas. So part of it was, at that time, it was spirituality, and it was learning, and it was finances. So number 1, I started setting goals like, you know what? Like today, I think, how can I make God happy today? That was the question. And then what's one thing that I can do that's very small, I think it could mean a lot. So I said, you know what? Maybe give to charity. So that's what I did. So number 1, give to charity. And number 2, I started looking into my, learning part. Because isn't it true that sometimes once we start working and we stop learning because we think that we know everything? I don't know about you guys, but I sure feel like that. And when you feel like you know everything, that's where all the problems starts happening, isn't it? Because if you really know everything, you wouldn't have problems, my friend. So I had a lot of problems. So that's why I started learning, I started improving, and I started saying to myself, you know what? I'm going to take a book today. I just read 1 page. Choose a book. Like today, I'm just going to choose a book. I'm not even going to read it. I'm just going to choose a book first. And then for my finances, was like, you know what? I'm going to start saving. So I started very small. If you're in Thailand, I started with 100 baht. But if you're in Malaysia, yeah, son.
My card? 100 baht. 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 100
It's over there. That's my son, by the way. So if you're in Malaysia, that's like 10 ringgit. So I started with that. And then I started accomplishing it one by one, and it starts to become like a snowball effect, you know. And my life became better, and I started accomplishing more. But most importantly, I felt like I was moving forward, and I felt like I had everything in control. Work was good, emotion was good, spiritual was good, money was good, relationship was good, and health was really great at that time. So that's when I realized that that's basically how you find balance. So if you ever feel overwhelmed, prioritize, my friend. Take a look at your areas of your life and started asking, like, which part of this area need my prioritization? Is that a word? Yeah, I think so. Which one do I have to set priority first? And usually it's always the lowest part, because once you fix that, everything becomes balanced, and that's how you find balance in life. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.